Welcome to the Car Guy Show. Join award-winning automotive magazine publisher Tim Miller, along with his co-hosts, national champion race car driver Kristen Traeger, and country singer, songwriter, and driving instructor Luke Betchner as they travel the country looking at car life and car culture. Join us as we meet car guys in their cars, in their garages, at their clubs, and at their events. Come along for a real kick in the asphalt.
Welcome to the Car Guy Show. I'm your host, Tim Miller. Yeah, you know, every car guy knows who Carroll Shelby was, but some may not know a few of the legacies that he left behind. We drive to Mount Pleasant, Texas to visit the Northeast Texas Community College campus. There, we meet up with a few of the staff and students at the Carroll Shelby Automotive program. And later, we go to a great garage Mahal owned by a friend of ours, Larry Freeman. And after that, of course, you got to get on the track. We go to Eagles Canyon Raceway to take a pair of Shelbys out. How great is that, right? Give me a high five, Hunter. Yeah! Woohoo!
My name is Keith Fenimore. I'm the director of the Carroll Shelby program here at Northeast Texas Community College. The program came about in 2007 when Carroll Shelby met with some of our administrators and wanted to leave a legacy behind. So he wanted to have a place where students could go get a career and not wind up in dead-end jobs. So he invested a bunch of money in our program and started the Carroll Shelby Automotive program. So our programs, we offer in the automotive area, a level 2 certificate in automotive technology. We also offer an Associate of Applied Science, which is basically our 2-year certificate with additional 18 credit hours of math, English, and science. And we also offer a Performance Academy certificate where we get into performance engines and engine blueprinting, along with race car setup and tuning. We also offer an auto body program and a welding program, and all three of those programs actually work very well together in a lot of our projects that we build at the school. We have students that come from all over Texas and outside of Texas. Our main goal is actually to teach students how to repair cars for careers in dealerships, but we do offer like the Performance Academy, and we have students that are actually working out on race teams and different things like that. So one of our goals at our program is to provide opportunities for students to work in a lot of different areas. So we have a lot of unique projects that our students work on. We recently built a Terlingua clone. We have the Americana Mustang that we're working on, which is an R model replica that will race in the Americana. We also have a drag truck, an S10 drag truck that we're in the process of building. We have 2 students right now working with a professional race team actually as interns and working as crew mechanics for East Texas Motorsports. So anybody that's interested in automotive technology, auto body, welding, any of these careers, check out our Facebook page or come out for a tour, and we'd love to show you around. I look forward to meeting you soon.
Hello, I'm John McCullough, Vice President at Northeast Texas Community College, and I'm here to introduce you to a very special car. In 2007, Carroll Shelby came to our program and met with administrators out here at the college. Carroll wanted to do something a little bit extra for this program. He told us many times while he was out here visiting, he'd be sitting in a classroom with the students looking around, and he said, you know, we need a car. We need a car that is the face of the program. And Carroll searched for that car for 2 or 3 years. He would call, say, I think I found the car. No, it's not the right one. Call back, think he found it again. It's not the right one. He told us the right car was out there and he was going to find it. In 2010, he called us and said, I found the car. It's in great shape, except it's going to need a different paint job. I've already searched the VIN number. I want you to put it back to green the way it originally was. He said, let's get this car fixed up. Let's let it be the face of the program. It's the car that when we go out recruiting, when we go talk to those high school students, we take this car out, we pull it out of the trailer, and we don't even really have to say anything about the program. The car speaks for itself. Carroll passed away a few years after this. This was actually the very last car that Carroll Shelby ever bought. The car for the Northeast Texas Community College Carroll Shelby Automotive Technology Program. So in essence, this really is the last Shelby.
Carroll Shelby found a way to make visible the uniquenesses of the Northeast Texas Community College experience.
My name is Carson Walker.
My name's Cody Bassett.
George Quarles.
Jason Organista.
And I'm in the welding program at Northeast Texas Community College.
Currently enrolled in the auto body repair class.
I did both 2 years and the Summer Performance Academy. I've had a blast so far since I've been here.
At this college, we work very hard to give students hands-on, engaging experiences that will translate into a life-changing experience while they're here at NTCC.
The basics in this course is really just learning the positions and the fundamentals of actually how to weld using different techniques.
I guess all that I've learned as far as really being able to fix a car, maintenance, but the performance side as well, doing dyno runs, dyno tuning, building engines, anything that a real car guy wants to do, this is a place to do it.
It's a little bit of everything, anything that has to do with body work. We do it here.
We want our students to graduate understanding what it takes to be successful in the workplace and being people who care about the work that they do. The Carroll Shelby Automotive program provides that hands-on experience.
The basics just really ties in with it all, because if you can't weld, you can't really work on a car, you can't put a car together.
It's all fundamentals, and ethics is a very important part of it.
My dream goal is to open up a one-stop shop. I want to do from customizing to bumper to bumper. I want to have one shop. Anything you want done, you come in and we do it all.
My goals for in the program is to really become a perfectionist. I mean, that's just who I am. I strive to be perfect, so in any way, shape, or form that I can make my welding a little bit better, you know, that's what I'm going to do, and I don't care what it takes to do it. That's what I'm going to do.
Well, I would like to one day own my own shop. I want to get into restoration work as well.
We've been given career guidance here, a little bit of help with resumes. They do post job openings, not just here, but also in the DFW area. We'll see job postings for there. And if you really need help preparing yourself for that, they will help you with that. They make us dress in uniform and dress properly, being on time, stuff that would be important in a real career.
We are project-based in our learning, but we provide a tremendous amount of unique enhancements to the students' experience. Things that they can take advantage of in the classroom, but also things they can do outside of the classroom that are cool and interesting, but that also make them better at their chosen profession.
What's unique about the Shelby Automotive program is we have a performance academy. And in this performance academy, we not only teach performance and balance and blueprinting engines, we also teach go-karts. The karting is basically a platform for racing.
What we do on the computers is these are simulators. It allows you to get a better grasp on how everything works and not actually having to be under the hood of a car and doing the things where you could actually mess something up. The simulators, it's a lot more easier and it's better to understand.
We've had a lot of cars come in and get dynoed. Terminator Cobras, Super Snakes, Corvettes, and I've seen cars make 600-700 horsepower to the wheels, 900-1,000 horsepower at the motor.
We have a few Mustangs out here that we're fabricating for actual real races.
The students like go-karts because they're basically fun and easy. We take them out once a year to Denton and also perform some real live racing on the tracks. North Texas Carters has been nice enough to give us the opportunity to bring our students out there.
Going to school here really benefited my career by taking electrical an extra step further, diagnostics, using scopes, using multimeters, really getting into the electrical side of a car that a lot of schools, a lot of one-year schools don't do. So that's, you know, really helped out a lot.
I think this program helped me a lot, especially because this is a kind of work I've always wanted to do. I'm more of a hands-on type of guy, and this is definitely a hands-on work field.
If you're interested in a career in the automotive field, I hope you will consider Northeast Texas Community College and the Carroll Shelby Automotive Technology Program. We will give you openings and opportunities you will find nowhere else in the country.
You're watching The Car Guy Show.
It's a kick in the asphalt!
How you doing, Kristen?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful, thank you.
Well, thanks for letting me borrow the 458. It's amazing.
Oh, I appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, always having fun in a Ferrari. So I can't wait to see what's in the rest of your garage.
Well,
Mahal.
come on back and let's take a look at them.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Wow, I have died and gone to Garage Mahal heaven. This is fantastic. I don't even know where to begin. There's so many.
Well, let's begin right here.
All right, the Cadillac.
This car, 1953 Cadillac, it's a one-year only grill. They had this built this way. These bullets used to be down on the bumper, and that's special to a lot of people because it's really a pretty grill. I bought this car this way from Barrett Jackson in 2007. I put the wire wheels and white walls on it, but other than that, I haven't had to do much of anything to it.
Anything else that you love about this car?
The way it drives. It's very, very smooth. It'll go down the highway at 70 or 80 miles an hour with no problem.
A good cruiser.
Yeah, very
nice.
good.
All right, so what do you like if you want to go really fast?
Well, obviously the 458, but the second obvious one is that Ford GT.
Let's take a look at that.
All right. Anyway, the Ford GT, I bought this in 2005, and I think I've only got about 4,500 miles on, so it's practically a new car still. These come stock from the factory with 550 horsepower. This one's got 654 horsepower at the tires, so it's a little over 700 at the crank.
Okay, what should we take a look at next?
This 54 Jaguar XK120, this is an XM model. This is supposed to be my wife's car, but I still have to show her how to drive a 4-speed. So she's not quite ready for it yet. And this one, 56 Chevy convertible. I bought this one sight unseen. A friend of mine looked at it out in California, and I had it shipped back, and it's a great running car. I've had this one in a couple of parades and stuff. So
this would be a good parade car.
Yeah.
I could see a president maybe riding in it.
This one has 450 horsepower. This is called a DM450. It was built by Dallas Mustang. It belonged to the automotive artist Bill Neale originally. And I was just fortunate later on to come through a second owner and be able to pick it up for myself, and I'm not sure I'll ever sell it. I think I'll just hang on to it.
All right, on to the next. So let's take a look at the black Cadillac.
Yeah, that's a favorite of most people, especially the Finns, but we'll cover that in a minute. What I was saying before about the massive grille on the 53, as you can see, this is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a product of the 1950s.
Massive.
But boy, they look nice.
And next we have the red Oldsmobile.
Yes, 1957. One of my favorite cars because I had one when I first got out of the service way back when. And mine was a two-door coupe though. I love this convertible. This is a really gorgeous car. This has a power seat, power windows, power steering, power brakes, power top.
Was that typical for this era, or did you really have to pay for these premium upgrades back then?
You had to pay for the options, but a lot of these cars, this is an Oldsmobile 98, which is a top of the line Oldsmobile back in 57. So a lot of them came with the power, but it's also it's a great car to drive. Really goes down the highway nice. It's very steady. You'd be surprised from the 50s, everybody thinks that the 50s cars just wallow around a lot.
Right.
Now, compared to the 404 GT, that's obviously the case. But this one is very solid going down the highway. You don't get any of that wavering in it. You think you would, but it runs fantastic.
And another good parade car. Sit in the back and wave.
Yeah, yeah. I've had the black 59 and the white, the black 59 Cadillac and the white Cadillac, both in parades.
Well, thanks for having us out to your Garage Mahal, Larry.
You're most welcome, Kristen. I enjoyed it.
Me too. It's been a delightful afternoon looking at all of your dream cars.
It's always a pleasure for me to talk about cars.
Absolutely.
My wife's very forgiving, as you can tell, which is really a good thing.
Well, thank goodness for that, right?
Yes, amen.
Well, if you at home have a Garage Mahal of your own that you would like to share with us, go to our Facebook page and drop us a message. We'd love to come check it out.
You're watching the Car Guy Show. It's a kick in the asphalt.
fellow racer, Rob Miller, who has this awesome Shelby race car, which is essentially a school project. Can you tell me about it?
That's exactly what it is. 100 kids have taken a Craigslist car that we spent $800 on and created a Shelby Mustang. This is an accurate recreation of what they called the Group 2 Mustangs. These raced in '64 and '65, and the Shelby Automotive Technology Program, the instructors and the students built this car. Would you like to see the engine?
Oh, absolutely.
Thought you might.
Let's pop it open.
And so,
clean.
yeah, isn't that nice? So when Shelby built the race cars, they didn't have the fancy aluminum covers on them. They had steel covers. They raised the vent tubes to get more air through. And this car, this is what the race motors in '64 and '65 would have looked like. Oil pan's the exact same. It's almost, we made a few modern improvements. It's got better brakes and a better roll cage.
That's important.
Exactly. That's what my wife says for sure. And so, but otherwise, it's a very, and of course we've got aluminum radiator, very accurate recreation of what Carroll Shelby built in the '60s.
And the cool thing about this school is it's the only school in the world with Carroll Shelby's name on it.
The only one. Shelby was born in Leesburg, Texas, which is just a few miles from the school. Late in his life, he wanted to have an automotive technology program that he could put his name on. So he came to the Northeast Texas Community College, and he said, guys, let me put my name on your program. I'm going to give you $50,000 in scholarships, and I'm going to give you a 1968 GT350H.
Wow.
That was the last car that Carroll Shelby bought. He had it restored, and it lives permanently at this college.
That's incredible, and the school is so special. How many students are enrolled?
The Automotive Technology Program has about 18 students typically. That's their full-time college students. They also have a part-time program for some of the high school students. They also have a really big, nice welding program. In fact, the two programs work together to build this car. This roll cage was built by the welding program there. And that was the first time those two programs had collaborated.
Very nice. So who gets to drive the car?
That would be me.
All right. Any of the students ever get to drive?
No, it's the students build the car. I know a lot of them would like to, but I made a deal with the president of the college and he said, you drive it, we'll build it.
Fair enough. So what races has this car participated in?
First race it will participate in, and the reason it was built is for the La Carrera Americana, which is in Mexico. It's 2,000 miles in 7 days on closed Mexican highways.
Wow.
Top speed on this car will be 145 miles an hour on Mexican highways.
Not too shabby.
No, I think fast enough in a car 50 years old.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be the first race. We've also been invited to Tasmania to race the Targa. Maybe next April we go there and take the car to Tasmania.
And can you explain to our viewers what that is?
It's similar to the Americana. Both endurance races over closed public roads. You have speed sections where you go pretty high speed, and then you have transit sections where you just drive through town. This car is actually licensed and legal to drive on the roads of Texas.
Oh. Very nice.
It's a little noisy for that.
To take it for a spin
Well,
later then.
you probably can. I don't think anyone would mind.
All right, well today we're at Eagles Canyon and you're going to get a chance to test this thing out on the road course. What do you anticipate?
Well, you know, this is the first day. We started building this car. All these guys started building this car in about September. And today is the shakedown day. This is the first time the car's been on a racetrack. It's been to car shows. This is the first time it's been on the racetrack. And everybody comes by and says, we can't believe you made it past one session. Every car breaks on the first session the first time you take it to the track.
That's true.
This will be session number 4.
Great.
Yeah.
Good
so
news. Sounds like the students did a fantastic job then.
They did an amazing job. These students have never built a race car before. This team has never built a race car before. And this car is pretty close to ready to put on the track. We've got a few tweaks, but I feel really safe.
I noticed you need some new tires.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about the tires. That was kind of a last minute deal.
These aren't really racing.
No, we need a little more grippy tires. That would help I keep telling them all that would help my driving.
Yeah.
If we had good tires, I would drive better.
The tires.
Yeah.
He's a great driver.
Better tires would make me a better driver for sure.
All right, well let's go shake this thing down and get out on the track.
Sounds good. I'm ready.
Here we are, Coda, and we are watching the Car Guy Show, and it's kicking the asphalt, baby.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this Carroll Shelby inspired episode. Thank you to the Carroll Shelby Automotive program staff and students. We enjoyed the day that we spent with you, and thank you, Larry Freeman, for sharing your garage Mahal with us. And thank you, viewer, for watching. And remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and join us again next week for another Kick in the Asphalt.
You stole my joke. I was about to say I'm texting my agent.
What did I just say? Anybody?
Oh, okay. I might start drooling now.
Your dance move.